What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about the real estate markets. So from April to March, sales have increased, and this also includes the prices. But if you compare it to the peak of last year, prices and sales have gone down still. Now, the second thing we want to talk about is multiple offers. They're still here. They've never really gone away. Agents are still underpricing their homes and creating multiple offer situation on offer nights. Now, that's not necessarily always working. It can actually backfire if you don't properly price the home. I get it, homeowners want to get the most amounts, the best conditions, but make sure you price it properly. Now, with the mortgage rates as high as they are, people are not foreclosing on their homes as some home buyers are waiting for. What lenders are doing for their clients that are on variable rates, they're letting them pay a fixed amount. And what this means though is that the principal amount is being paid off less than scheduled, and the amortization period is also extended. This is some of the lenders that we're seeing on our side. Not all lenders are doing this, but some of them are. Now, with the CMHC, which is the Canadian Mortgage Housing Corporation, say that the home prices will soften in 2023 and that they will pick back up in 2024 and in 2025. So if you're a first-time home buyer, now is the time to really get your finances in order. If you're a homeowner and you want to wait, you can. But remember, if you sell high, you're also buying high. And if prices keep going up, you're also going to be paying more because of the land transfer taxes. If you're in Toronto, you're paying twice, okay? Because it is based on the purchase price. Now, if you sell high and you rent, you may be able to keep the difference in a year or two. But understand that the rental market is very competitive and there are restrictions on what you can do with the property. And the landlord can try to kick you out whenever they can. Of course, it's very difficult, but they can try. And you don't want that inconvenience. Now, bear in mind though, the CMHC did say that the home prices were going to crash by 18% before the pandemic started. But in fact, if you remember correctly, it actually went up by 30%, 40%, even 50% in certain areas. So if you actually waited because of them, you would have been priced out. So really what I'm trying to get at is it's all about the affordability. Speak with a lender, and if you need one, a credible one, let me know. I deal with lenders every single day. They'll be able to compare rates for you. And so after speaking with them, you'll be able to see if you can afford it or not. Especially with how home prices, or food prices, fuel prices, everything's gone up. Despite what the Bank of Canada said. Now, with all that said, let's just dive right into numbers. Let's go. In the Richmond Hill real estate markets, sales have increased significantly for townhouses and detached by 57% and 23%. Now, condo town sales did dip though by 13%. So you can tell that it really depends on the type of home in Richmond Hill. Now, for detached home prices, it did dip by 6%. Which is very interesting because there were less listings and competition on a month-to-month basis. Now, semis and condo apartments increased by 11% and 6%. Now, it is still significantly seller's market as there is limited inventory compared to demand. And if you've watched my past videos, I've always said it was a seller's market. Now, it did have moments where it was looking more like a balanced market, but never a buyer's market. Okay, so it's very important to actually look at the data, which I do every single time, instead of just reading headlines, because there's lots of misinformation out there. Now, when it comes to days on market, how quickly it is to sell a home in Richmond Hill, it stayed virtually the same. Now, if you find this video useful, make sure you like, subscribe, send me an email if you have any questions at alex@alexfung.ca or give me a call at 647-931-2121. Take care. Bye-bye.